We are here again with another tech tip for installing your Fleck water softeners. Today we're looking at the Fleck 5600, but this would apply to the Fleck 5000 or the Fleck 9100 SXT systems that we sell. One of the things that customers have called in or emailed about is the fact that once they install their system, they get a leak between the bypass and the meter assembly. We've spoken with the manufacturer on this on multiple occasions, and one of the things that they mentioned is that when the system is installed, and whether you use copper or PEX or CPVC or PVC threaded connectors to go into your bypass, whether it be the stainless steel or the plastic bypass, the bypass has to be stabilized when screwing the fittings in. So if when the system gets installed, if channel locks or some other type of stabilizer is not used, the pressure that's put on the bypass that is connected to your meter assembly, if that pressure is too high, it will actually cause an issue with the meter assembly. So if by turning this with a wrench, this is not stabilized, the meter assembly will cause a leak on the meter assembly. And I'm going to show you this kind of up close on the meter assembly. So the two metal tabs that hold it on right here on each side can be unscrewed. If you're getting a leak, you obviously want to check the O-rings on both sides. Make sure that they're not pinched. So there's 4 O-rings on each. But on the larger flat side where the turbine meter actually is, you want to locate that area. Inside of here is the turbine. On the opposite side, it's just an open area. You want to carefully take a pair of needle nose and turn this. It's going to be pretty tight. I loosened this one up already. But you unscrew it. What happens is when there's too much pressure put on the bypass that's connected to here, it actually pushes this in and causes a cross thread of this piece. So what you want to do is unscrew it. Inside here is a very, very fine O-ring. You want to check that O-ring, make sure that O-ring's in place, the turbine spins freely, and then screw it back together. Once you screw it back together and it's nice and snug, use the pliers to then, needle nose pliers to then snug it up. You can then replace it back into its place. Again, make sure that the bypass is stabilized so that you don't have the issue with this getting pushed in and cross-threaded, which will cause a leak. It has nothing to do with the O-rings. As long as the O-rings are checked and are okay, then you will not have an issue there. Where the issue occurs is actually inside these threads. So the way to correct it is to unscrew it, check it, make sure that it's not a cross-thread, and also check the O-ring, and you should be fine. All right, any other information that you need or questions that you have, you can always email us at sales@discountwatersofteners.com. Thanks so much.